I am so excited, you guys, about this year's BOGOs. Hopefully, these bells don't get too distracting, but I am going to give you the lowdown on all of the BOGOs that are going to be available next week. So they're going to run for 5 days only from November 17th to the 21st. And this is literally the best pairings I have ever seen. Okay. And not just because it's some of the most commonly used oils to stock up on, like great time to stock up, right? But also because these oil pairings were specifically designed to work well and complement each other. So they are literally the perfect combo. So whether you're wanting to grab the whole bundle, maximize the freebies, just pick your favorites. There are options for you. I will tell you this though, if you were to snag the entire BOGO bundle, you will be saving $228. All right. You're going to get a free gift bag with that. And just tons and tons of oils that you're going to be able to use, share, gift, stocking stuffers, whatever works for you. Make sure you stick around till the end too, because I'm going to talk a little bit fast, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can maximize the savings, grab some amazing gifts, and learn how you could even potentially earn some doTERRA dollars during this time. So stick with me. Okay. First BOGO bundle, buy Adaptive, get Shinrin Yoku for free. All right. This pairing is just absolutely incredible. Think of it as the one that's going to bring you from up here to down here, right? It's going to calm you down. So Adaptive is like a mood reset. I will give you a little story, really quick story about my son, my 6-year-old son. He was having a literal panic attack. Like he was looking in the mirror and he's like, Mom, my eyes aren't right. I mean, he thought it was his stomach. He was literally in a state of panic. I put Adaptive on him, on his wrists, on the bottoms of his feet, and on his chest, and I had him take some deep breaths. I kid you not, this panic attack went from extreme to where it was like literally terrifying as a mom to he fell asleep. This was like 6:30 at night. He fell asleep for like the next 2 to 3 hours, which is unheard of for him. He is very much a boy, 6 years old. And so it's just absolutely incredible. It's really good for helping to calm, stay focused. You could put it with some Epsom salts in a bath. Amazing. You can diffuse it. It's just a really incredible oil for anxious feelings. That is our go-to for anxious feelings, okay? Shinrin Yoku, we call it our forest bathing blend because it is literally just that. It's like it's like getting the benefits of walking through a forest, what that's going to do for your body for grounding, but from the comfort of your own home, okay? It is a woodsy scent. You can apply it to your wrists, do the breathing in thing. That is a very common way to get the aromatic benefit of the oils. You can put it on your chest for meditation, use it in the evening, and they pair really well together because they both help your body and your mind relax. All right. Shinrin Yoku grounds your body. They bring calm, clarity, deep breath feelings when life gets overstimulating. So this is an absolute must-have bundle. I will tell you at the beginnings of many of our doTERRA meetings, our leader will start and she'll say, all right, tell us what's your favorite oil. What are you using right now before the meeting? So many times people are saying Shinrin Yoku. All right, let's look at the next one. Buy Copaiba or Copaiba, however you want to say that. Get Deep Blue for free. All right, this is absolutely one you are going to want to add to your cart right away. Copaiba is it actually works with the central nervous system. Okay, so it's like the calming for your nervous system. I have actually seen Copaiba take somebody's hands from being like super shaky. They put the Copaiba on, they took deep breaths, and they were able to then hold a spoon to eat their dessert, which they were not able to do before. Copaiba is actually my go-to for when I'm feeling anxious, when I'm really worked up, when I'm overwhelmed. I will use the Copaiba and I will take the deep breaths of it. Copaiba is actually really good to also take internally, like 4 drops in the morning, 4 drops in the evening. This is absolutely one that should be part of your all the time wellness routine. There was actually a study that was done recently that the people that took the Copaiba actually had significant, I want to say it was 80% significant improvement in mobility from taking the Copaiba. All right. Pair it with Deep Blue. Deep Blue is it's what we call our gateway for the men. Deep Blue is going to help with that, the inflammation, the tension, like in your elbow, maybe in your knees, your joints, your shoulders. My husband loves it on his shoulders and his lower back. Deep Blue is incredible for that. Okay. So it is the one that's going to give you that relief topically to get to the muscles and the joints and that sort of thing. A very, very good combination. The Copaiba is going to work to help the nerves. The Deep Blue is going to work on the tightness and soothing the muscles. And so they are a powerful blend together. I will tell you too, I also make, I use this for my husband. This one's almost gone, but I make a salve. So you can actually make that one's almost gone too. All right. You can make these into a salve with all the different oils, but it's like, so this one is actually a chest rub, which we will get to, but it allows your oils to go further, right? So you can make it into a salve for your muscles. You can combine the Copaiba and the Deep Blue. You can also make it into a roller if that works better for you. Great, great combination. Let's look at the next one. Okay. Buy lavender, get peppermint for free. These are 2 staples. These are 2 absolute must-haves. They actually come in an introductory kit and a beginner kit because they are that good, all right? So lavender is like your calming, right? It's going to promote calmness. It's also really good for bug bites, bee stings, burns, discomfort in that sort of way. I actually remember my son, same son that had that panic attack, he got stung by a bee. And this was at the beginning of my doTERRA journey. And I'm like, okay, they say, and I was an oil skeptic still at that point, but I'm like, they say that putting lavender on a bee sting is going to make the sting go away, right? And I'm thinking, well, this is the perfect test, right? My son that's literally having like blood curdling screams right now because he got stung, put the lavender on, instantly took it away. I was like, no way, right? So lavender is actually a natural antihistamine. All right. Lavender, peppermint, and actually lemon together. Lemon is a very affordable oil that you could add into this bundle. If you are somebody who struggles with like seasonal allergies, that blend together in a veggie cap, beautiful. So it's like getting the allergy relief without drowsy medication, right? But lavender is also really good to diffuse before you go to bed. Put it by a nightstand in a nightstand sized diffuser. You can make it into a spray and you can spray it on your pillow. You can spray it on your kids' pillows. Lavender is very, very calming and really good for a restful night's sleep. The other thing that I would absolutely recommend with lavender, and if you get the Copaiba, this is another good calming one, but you can make your own salve. I have a salve that I actually use on my kids. It has adaptive, it has serenity, lavender, so really calming ones. And we use that before they go to bed. So I give them like a little back massage with this. You can put it in a roller and roll it on the bottoms of their feet, on your chest, breathe it in again. The bottoms of your feet actually have the biggest pores. So it's going to get really quickly into your bloodstream. And so you're going to make the roller, you're going to make it with the oil, but you're also going to add some fractionated coconut oil to it. And when you add these in a roller, it actually makes it more absorbable in your body. So as we talk about the different rollers in the BOGOs, the oils in the BOGOs, you can make them into rollers for better absorbability. You can throw it in a purse then. So like you're adaptive, if you're somebody that struggles with anxious feelings, throw this and make a roller and throw it in your purse so that you always have it at work. Keep one in your desk, wherever. It makes it super easy to have the oils with you on the go. All right, peppermint. I can't say enough good things about peppermint. All right, peppermint is cooling. It can actually help, like if you have a fever, it can drop your temperature a degree. Women that struggle with hot flashes, you can mix peppermint in a small spray bottle and you can actually spray that on yourself when you are having a hot flash, and that's going to help instantly cool your body from that hot flash. Okay. It's really good in a drop of water for a cooling pick me up throughout the day. Again, it pairs well with the lavender and the lemon for allergy relief. I like it in my coffee. Like I put protein powder in my coffee and I add a drop of peppermint to that. You can cook with this. All right. My mom used to make peppermint brownies growing up and we used peppermint extract, but you can actually cook with these oils. So here's the important thing to just note with your oils. Okay. When you get them, here's what I want you to pay attention to. I know you probably can't see this well, but if it says supplement fact on the bottle, you can take it internally. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You cannot do that with all oils. If you are getting oils from Amazon or synthetic based oils that you just don't know what's in them, please do not take them internally. You just don't know. doTERRA oils that say supplement facts on the bottle, you are safe to ingest and have a really good benefit with ingesting them. So Deep Blue, for example, is not one that says supplement facts. So you would not want to take this one internally. All right, let's move on to the next amazing one for the season. Buy On Guard, get Breathe for free. All right. These are the ones that are going to help with those seasonal threats. All right. On Guard, really, really good to be using in a roller before your kids go to school, before you go to work. You can the more you can be proactive with your own health, the better off you're going to be, right? So when your kids go to school, when you go to work, you are going to be exposed to germs, but we can help to minimize your risk by just keeping On Guard on your body during this season. It's also a really good one to throw in a diffuser. All right. You can actually mix the two of these together. Let me talk about Breathe really quickly before I tell you this. Breathe is hands down my favorite oil. Favorite oil ever. And that's because I get frequent congestion, especially at night, especially during this season. All right. Breathe helps you breathe. It's a blend that has a bunch of different oils in it that promote opening up your airways, congestion. So again, put it on your wrist, inhale. That's going to help. And when I say this, I want you to inhale slowly. And that's going to help to open up your airways. You can make a chest rub with these two oils. So, and we can get you the recipes for these. It's just a couple different things for the base, but then it's really cool because you can customize it to whatever you're trying to solve, whether it's a muscle thing with the Deep Blue or you're customizing it for that chest blend. But you just take it and you literally rub it on your chest, on your neck, on the bottoms of your feet. Again, it's going to help because the bottoms of your feet are the biggest pores. These two pair beautifully together. On Guard is like a cinnamon scent and Breathe is more of like a pepperminty eucalyptus scent. Absolute must-haves this season. You do not want to miss those. All right. Buy Purify, get Tea Tree for free. Purify smells absolutely incredible, and its name is just that. It helps to purify the air. This is a really good one to keep like in your travel bag. If you're going to stay in hotels and stuff, hotels can be kind of gross. The air can be musty depending on how frequently they're changing their, furnace filters and that sort of thing. So bring Purify with you. Bring a small nightstand-sized diffuser with you and have that on hand. It's also a really good one for making room sprays with, which is super simple. And you guys, this is what you should be using. Stop buying the products that are on the shelves that are full of chemicals, okay? You can make things for pennies on the dollar with these oils when you make it into a DIY thing like this. So Purify is great in a room spray. You can use it in your laundry, in gym bags to remove smells. I actually love so my vacuum has a removable canister on it, right? With like a little filter thing on the top. I take drops of my oils depending on what I'm feeling, and I put a few drops on the top of the vacuum filter. So every time I vacuum, I get the aromatic benefit of whatever oil I happen to use. And Purify smells absolutely amazing. All right, tea tree. This is your skin hero, okay? Tea tree is it's great for skin issues, scalp issues. It's a really good one, like if you go get your nails done to kind of help heal any of the sores that they might create when they're giving you your manicure or your pedicure. So tea tree is an absolute must-have. I will tell you also, tea tree and lavender. When you combine those, I have a little roller that I make for this. It's really good for pink eye issues, ear issues. So when that happens, I will tell you, I have had my kids not get pink eye developed fully because instantly, if I see any redness in their eyes, I instantly start applying this. Now, you're not going to put it in your eyes. You're going to put it around your eye. Okay. You never want to put it in your eyes. You put it around your eye, and it is never fully developed. Knock on wood, since I started using this. All right. So Again, these BOGOs just all pair so well together. They are some of the best combinations I have ever seen. All right. But let's take a look on the next slide at some more freebies, not buy, freebies that you can get with your BOGO order this month. All right. If you spend 175 PV, now I have not done the math to know how much this whole bundle comes to. If you were to get all of the pieces, I haven't done that math. But if you spend 175 PV during that BOGO window, you're going to get a free wild orange, a free clove, and a free Siberian fir. I will tell you, Siberian fir would be really great to add into your muscle mend salve or your muscle mend roller. The fir oils are really good for that pain, that tension, that sort of thing. Clove, I know I'm going backwards here, but clove is actually one. Seasonal threats, but oral care. I was having really bad tooth pain, and somebody said use clove. Here's another random use, but stink bugs, if you get stink bugs, they hate clove. So that's another good thing. Again, clove can be used to cook with. Wild air orange, super invigorating, super pick me up, wake me up. Put it in your vacuum, put it in your diffuser. You can take wild orange internally. You can put it in your water. So many uses for these oils. And when you have, I will tell you this, one of the things that I have learned since going from oil skeptic to actually using them is that once you have a collection of oils, then when something comes up and you're like, I'm struggling with this, chances are you have an oil that can help, right? So getting them during the BOGO season helps you to expand your collection so that then when something pops up, you're like, oh, I have an oil for that, right? Not to be like cliche or corny, but it's true. You are literally bringing wellness to your fingertips, all right? Now I'm going to talk about some things, some add-ons that you might want to have on hand. But oh, wait, one more thing. Okay, if you get the entire bundle, okay, if you get this whole bundle, you're going to get the wild orange, you're going to get the clove, you're going to get the Siberian fir, and you're also going to get this free wellness bag. All right, I have not actually gotten that yet because the BOGOs are just releasing. But you are going to get all of these and maximize your savings and have this little bag that you can take your oils on the go. So huge bonus to be able to just get the whole bundle all at once. Really smart investment, like I said, because when you now have a place to go, you're going to be starting to use your oils more. All right, add-ons. Why might you want to get some of these other things? All right, first of all, fractionated coconut oil. This is going to be needed if you want to make rollers, okay? So to make the rollers, we're going to take the oil, we're going to put a certain amount of drops of the oil in, but then we're going to top the rest with fractionated coconut oil. This dilutes the oil, but it also makes it more absorbable into your body. So this is a must-have. And if you decide to get this, you can see in the picture that it comes just with a cap. Highly recommend that you add this little pump. It's $2.50, but it's going to make it a lot easier when you actually go to fill your rollers, okay? Castor oil, not your grandma's castor oil, right? I'm not going to tell you to start taking a tablespoon of this and like send yourself to the bathroom or in labor. That is not what I'm going to tell you. But castor oil is another really good one to make rollers with, but it's a really good pulling oil. Okay, it's great to pair it with the copaiba and the deep blue for muscle tension. Put a castor oil pack with it. Would also make a really good stocking stuffer with the castor oil packs. Okay, there's some ideas on the screen here of what you can do with the castor oil. This stuff is absolutely incredible. All right, sticker caps. These are like one of those things that I feel like people don't necessarily realize that we even have them. Sticker caps, it's $2 that you can get for the single oils, but then also the blend. So you might want to add both, right, for $4. What I love about them is then with your organization system, some people put their oils in a box. I have mine on a shelf, but then I can just easily look and see, like, I know what color I'm looking for, and it makes it so much easier than having to lift all the oils and find what you need. I know it's such a simple thing, but it makes it so much easier for you. Here's another really cool thing. When you have the stickers, if you were to make a custom roller, you can label it with the stickers of what's inside so that you don't forget. So if you're making like a muscle blend, you can use a copaiba and a deep blue and a Siberian fir sticker so that you remember what it is. I actually even saw a friend of mine, she also put a number on the sticker for how many drops of that oil she used in this so that next time she goes to refill that oil, she automatically knows. So it's just a really good way to keep organized. And then of course you can add the empty roller bottles. Really beneficial. You get 6 of them in a pack for $5.50. Great to have. Check out 2 more must-have add-ons. All right. Diffusers. All right. Now, doTERRA, I will tell you, doTERRA has many different diffusers. So you can talk to your advocate and you can figure out what's going to be best for you. But these are 2 special diffusers that we have right now. I cannot wait to get my hands on that owl. Why? Because it's more than just a diffuser. It's a sound machine for your kids. Okay. The belly lights up. There's different sound functions. And it's a diffuser, and it can get your kids realizing the importance of using oils for that rest, right? But what's even better is it comes with, I have the roller version of this, but it comes with Calmer oil. Calmer is the kids' version of like Serenity oil, like a sleep oil. So it's the cutest thing. It would make a great gift for somebody in your life. And these are all of this is only available while supplies last too. So really cute add-on diffuser. And then we have the Hugie diffuser bundle, which is a really nice size diffuser with the Hugie oil. Hugie is actually a really good, like calming, comforting, cozy oil. So those are available. What you're going to do next steps is reach out to your advocate. I have a Google form that you can fill out to choose the items that you want, and then your advocate can actually help you to get your order placed. Maybe you're a new customer, maybe you're a regular customer, maybe you just want your advocate's help. The Google form is a great place to record everything that you want and keep your thoughts in one place so you can kind of see it all laid out. All right, I know this video went kind of quickly, so I want you to have those tools available. So you are going to fill out the Google form. Your advocate will be in touch with you for how to go about it. Maybe you're like, I got this. I can do this completely on my own, but it would be nice to have everything in front of me. Fill out the Google form and we will help you. So so excited for all of this. Like literally the best pairings I've ever seen. Great for gift giving, great for stocking stuffers. I actually plan to make a bunch of salves and homemade things, bath salts, that sort of thing. And that is what I will be gifting to my kids, teachers, bus drivers, that sort of thing this year, because those add up. Like when you have multiple kids that are in school and going on the bus, it's like my son has 2 different bus drivers, morning and afternoon, and you want to take care of these people, but it can really add up cost wise. So when you have tools like oils on hand and you can make things with them, it just opens up more possibilities. Room sprays, right? Like things that make cute and practical gifts, but they're not going to break your bank. So can't wait to see what you choose, and we'll chat soon. One more thing I forgot to tell you. Okay, so you can share this love. You can share these BOGOs. And what doTERRA is going to do, if you decide to do that, is let's say you have a doTERRA account, right? You decide that you have some other friends that you know would love oils. You share this BOGO form with them. They decide that they want to enroll as a doTERRA customer, okay? You will get referral credit for that. Okay. So your advocate will help you work with that. So do not hesitate to share this with others, because you can end up getting credit. You can end up getting 20% of their order total back in doTERRA dollars that you'll be able to spend toward your next purchase. So feel free to share the love. The more people we can bless with simple wellness tools in their homes, the better we are doing our jobs. So super excited for you. I hope you've watched until this complete end, because I know I ended the video before, but I wanted to share that piece.